I'm Cameron Wade, and today's September 26, 2017, and I'm in 11th grade. And school so far is good, but it's school, so. My favorite song right now is Love Yours by J. Cole. The last movie I saw was Pee Wee Herman. It was good. It was weird. The most memorable thing that happened in the first few weeks of school was I went to a J. Cole concert with 15 of my friends. And then another thing that happened was I got in trouble with my dad, like the most trouble I've ever been in. And yeah, it's really bad. He doesn't talk to me right now, but it's okay. It'll get better. The most thing I'm looking forward to is growing up a little bit and finding out what I want to do, like when I get older. The hardest thing about this upcoming school year is my boyfriend not being here and AP Biology because Miss Gurman. But 3 goals I have for this school year is to figure out what I want to do, to get good grades, and to figure out which college I want to go to. My favorite fast food place is Chick-fil-A because, the breakfast. The oldest photo on my phone is a picture of me from middle school, and I've kept it just because, it's ugly and it's funny to look back. The last time I laughed really hard was because me and my best friend Harmony were singing in the car, and we were at a stoplight, and this guy slowly stopped by us and turned and looked in our car, and we were singing, and it was so awkward, and we just started cracking up. It was so funny. Okay. So I'll probably go to all the football games and maybe prom. I don't know if I want to pay that much money though. That's maybe senior year. The biggest change that I think will happen between now and the end of school is hopefully I'll be more mature and organized. I don't know. Working on that. If I could describe my life in one song right now, it would be that song, You Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. Because school's coming to end soon. It's junior year, and it goes by really fast, and I kind of took that for granted, so yeah, that's it. This is my favorite place at Apopka because it's getting redone right now, but I cheer Friday nights, so.
Where did you spend the most time other than at your house? What was something memorable that happened there?
Spent most of my time at the gym. And something memorable that happened was when I went to the gym really late by myself one time, and because it's 24 hours, and somebody was following me home, so I had to call somebody to help me because it was really scary.
Where will you be in 10 years?
Hopefully married with children because I'm 17, so 27 I better be married.
What was your best memory of the last year?
Probably cheering my first varsity game for cheer.
Who was the most memorable teacher and why?
Mr. Mellon and Scahill. Mr. Mellon because he just told really funny stories and I had a really big crush on him. And then Scahill because he was just really cool and fun, and he always helped you out with your grade.
Did you have any conflicts with your teachers? If so, who, why, and what happened?
Okay, yes. Miss Ashbog, she was my freshman Darter Success teacher, and she gave me my first D ever in Darter Success because I cheated on a test, even though everybody in the class cheated on the test, but they literally wrote it on their paper, and I wrote it on the table, and I thought that she would see it if you wrote it on your paper, but because she gives you the paper and then goes to the PowerPoint and then you take the test, so I thought I was being smart, but I was being dumb, and I got my first D and I cried my eyes out.
What was the most memorable moment that happened in this film/TV class?
Probably all the times that Leanne and Scahill argued, and also the time that Leanne threw a paper ball at this girl's head and said she was going to fight her.
What was the best film, movie, video that we saw?
Definitely Sybil. 10 out of 10. I would recommend.
What is the one thing you remembered that Scahill said or did this year?
He always used to try to take her phone and say he would sell it to buy himself a new iPhone or Chick-fil-A.
What would be your dream job after you graduate from high school?
To own my own business and to have a gym, like be a personal trainer.
If you could describe your school year in one song, what would the song be?
BVO.
Who's that by?
21 Savage.
And invite your favorite. Oh, we already did that. What is the one major thing that you learned that you did not learn in a classroom?
You have to love yourself because, you know, when you're a girl, you're in high school, you know, it's hard, you know, you just gotta love yourself.
Is there anyone at AHS you would like to thank, who and why?
I would like to thank Miss Brown because, you know, there were some essays and I didn't do them and she put in hundreds and she thought I did them, but I didn't.
How do you hope to be remembered?
As a hardworking girl that always got her work done and was helpful.
That's a wrap.
This is my best friend. And we going to the gym.
So my name is Mackenzie Martin, and it's October 2nd, and I'm a sophomore. How is school so far? It's good. My teachers already are starting to not like me, though. They already gave me, like, too much homework. So, my favorite song right now is probably Hurricane. I don't know who it's by, though. What was the last movie you saw? It was, my friends made me watch it. It was called Dead Snow, and it was so gross. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. There's, like, guts flying everywhere. Ew, no. What is the most memorable thing that has happened in the first weeks of school? Probably when the Hurricane Irma came, because it gave us an 11-day break. Yeah, I'm thankful for that, because I got to hang out with my friends all that week. What are you most looking forward to in this upcoming school year? Probably my lacrosse games, because, I don't know, I got a new position, so I don't know. What is going to be the hardest thing about this upcoming school year? Keeping up my grades while balancing out like lacrosse and homework and sleeping. Yeah. What are 3 goals you have for this year? Probably to get my license on time, or to even pass the test. To not get grounded anymore, and score more goals this year in my games. What's your favorite fast food place? McDonald's, because I get the 99-cent McChickens. Yeah, I like those. What's the oldest photo on your phone, and who is it? It's a picture of me, my cousin, and my cousin's friend at the Justin Bieber concert. And I kept it because my hair looked really good. It was, like, wavy. When was the last time you laughed really hard? What happened? It was, like, actually 2 days ago. My cousin accused me of stealing her best friend. I was just laughing so hard because she came to me. It's probably not funny, but it's funny to me. I was laughing so hard. What major school events do you think you will go to? Probably, I don't know about homecoming yet. That's too much work. I'm going to the games, though. Those are fun. And the concerts, maybe, because a lot of my friends are in those. And the plays are just boring. I don't go to those. What do you think is going to be the biggest change in you between now and the end of school year? I hope it's my height. I'm 5'3" right now. And I hope I get to, like, 5'5", to be honest. And also the friends I revolve myself around. I hope that changes. If you could describe your life right now in one song, what would it be? It'd probably be No Problem by Chance the Rapper, because I got zero problems right now. I'm done. This is the most memorable place for me because this is where I scored my first goal in lacrosse. Pond Can is where I spent most of my time, and it's memorable because this is where me and my teammates worked hard every day. Where will I be in 10 years? Hopefully I graduated college, I have a house, I have a job, I have my life put together. Hopefully I had kids by then, because I don't want to be old and having kids, because then you're a grandma by the time your kids are 30. So go. My best memory of high school so far is probably making varsity lacrosse my freshman year, because I only played 2 months before that and I made varsity, so that was pretty cool.
I've watched it, I'm sorry, 50 times. I haven't watched it. Go, girl.
Go, Cans.
My most memorable teacher and why? My Spanish teacher, Mr. G, because he was really funny and his accent was really funny. And he would always just go off topic in class, talking about soda or something, so I liked how he would waste class time, because that means we didn't have to learn, so I didn't learn much in his class, so I liked him. He's a good guy. Did you have any conflicts with your teachers? If so, who, why, and what happened? I had conflicts with my teacher, Miss Speranza, and it's because me and my friend got caught cheating because we kind of exchanged papers, so yeah. What was the most memorable moment that happened in this film class? Most memorable moment is probably just Scahill cursing at other people, calling Jesse stupid and all this, and yeah, that was funny. Best movie film thingy that we saw in this class was probably The Impossible, because it was really interesting. I don't know why else, it was just a good movie. One thing that I remember Scahill said or did this year was probably when he asked questions, he's like, ask them now or else they're money later, or something like that. Or when he says sit down and shut up or something, I can't remember what it is. My dream job after I graduate from high school is to be a photographer, because I love taking pictures and I have a camera of my own. And I would just like to go cool places and edit photos and take photos. If you could describe your school year in one song, what would that song be? The song Crazy by Kehlani. My favorite person is my brother Keaton, and he's my favorite person because he's the one person I'll go to for anything, and I know I can trust him and he'll always have my back. And he's also my #1 supporter when it comes to sports or anything at all. What are you gonna say?
What's up, Scahill?
What is one major thing that you learned that you did not learn in a classroom? That picking the right friends is very important, and it keeps you on the right path to drama free. Is there anyone at Apopka High School you'd like to thank? Who and why? My aunt, Miss Touchton, because she excuses my absences, and we can skip in here. How do you hope to be remembered? I hope to be remembered as someone who's very successful and was always a positive person and who always tried their best no matter what.
Hi, I'm Brianna Chambers, and today is September 27th, 2017, and I'm a 10th grader. And school so far, it's stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Some teachers, they're good, but some, I don't really like them, to be honest. And it's kind of scary because it's only the 6th week of school. So that's fun, and it only gets more stressful from there, so yeah. My favorite song right now is a song by Tyler, the Creator. I really like his new album. I've been listening to it a lot. And it's perfect. It's not a song on his album, but it's featuring Kali Uchis and Austin Finstein. And I don't know who that is, though, honestly. But yeah, I really love it for the sound. You would know what I mean by, I love it for the sound if you listen to it. So yeah. The last movie I saw was called The Big Sick, it was a really good movie. Like, I'm like all about those like cheesy romantic comedies or whatever. And like, it was very diverse. You rarely see like a diverse romantic comedy anymore. And it's about like this Indian guy, and he falls in love with this girl, and she's white, and the girl gets really sick, and she has cancer, and then the Indian boy has to go help her and everything. Then he gets close with her family, and it's just a really cute movie. Like, I really liked it. And okay, the most memorable thing that happened was when my sister was surprising me for my birthday to go to Universal, and it was raining on the way there, you know, and so she made a turn. We were in this lane, and then she made a turn like that, and she went way too fast, and we were going, whoa, 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 for like a good 10 seconds. She totally lost control of the wheel, and we were all screaming, and it was bad, you know, like, it's just a good thing that there was no cars right there, because I thought I was gonna die, and I started crying, but yeah, it's all good. Nobody died. Yeah, that's gonna be something I'm not gonna forget, to be honest. So what I'm looking forward to the most would have to be the plays. I kind of consider myself as like a theater nerd, so yeah, I want to do Hoka Hall and stuff, and the musical showcase is awesome too, and I love to go see all those shows and everything. I think the hardest thing about this year is gonna be for myself not to stress so much. I love to stress over the littlest things, and I need to learn not to do that. For me personally, I just need to like try to not get in a fight, because people will try you. People will try you, you know, like a lot. So yeah. The 3 goals that I would give to myself would be to become a better writer, because I love writing, to stay more focused with my work, just in general, and to keep my relationship as strong as possible this year. So yeah, and well, it's a 4th thing. That's not 3 things, but like a 4th thing is to just not be insecure. I need to work on that, to be honest. My favorite fast food would either be Dairy Queen or Wendy's. Because, like, Dairy Queen has, like, those good chicken tenders with the gravy, but, like, Wendy's got the chicken nuggets and the Frosties. So I'm like, if you put those 2 together, yeah, that's the best. Okay, the oldest photo of my phone is of me at a restaurant on my birthday. So I was supposed to get a phone for my 15th birthday, right? And my sister had, like, a phone that looked just like my new phone that I was going to get. And so she was taking pictures of me the whole entire night, and I couldn't even tell a difference of the phones. And so she kept taking pictures, and I was opening presents when we got home, and there was like a box, the box that the phone came in, and it was empty, and I was like, what the heck? Like, why is it empty? And then she was like, oh, yeah. And then she had my phone in her pocket, and she threw it at me. So, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. The last time I laughed really hard was when my mom was cussing at her phone because she kept telling people to text her when our power came back on from Irma, because we had it out for a week. That was terrible. And so my mom's picking me up from school, and my boyfriend's in the car too. And she's in the front seat, and she's just screaming at her phone. She's like, thank God, oh my God, it's Christmas. And she's cussing with these windows open and everything. And all the car windows are open. Everybody can hear her in the cars. And I was dying. I was literally crying. That was hilarious. Yeah, that's my mom for you. The major school events I'm interested into is like the plays, the concerts, and obviously the games. And yeah, the plays and concerts, like I said, I'm like a theater nerd, so yeah. I think the biggest change in me between now and the end of school is going to be, honestly, my relationship with some of my friends. Last year, I got in I like cut like a lot of people off, and that's probably gonna be the same thing this year. I'm not gonna be surprised if that happens. If I could describe one song in my life right now, it would be Loop Fiasco, Till I Get There. And like I'll say like a little part of it. It's not really like singing, but yeah. It says, I'm gonna keep it cool and I'm gonna do me. It is what it is and it's how it's gonna be until I get there. Yeah, I got flaws. I know I'm not perfect, but all the ups and downs, I'll still be worth it when I get there. And to me, that basically just means that I'm in high school and I have this big future ahead of me. Well, at least I hope so. And I'm gonna get there before I get through high school. There's gonna be a lot thrown at me, like with life and everything, and there's gonna be a lot of struggle. And you know, that's how it is. And this relates to me though, because I'm always thinking of who I'm gonna become when I get older. So I would say this really describes my life. And I'm done. I can't do 10 because this isn't working.
I just missed both. Cup pong takes too long.
Don't suck.
I suck.
You suck.
I don't know why.
You better not be video. Swear to fucking going to second period. Ah! Are you really recording? I'm recording you. Say hi. You gotta go drop your stuff off. Yep. Yeah, she got Wawa. I'm jealous. She didn't bring me any. How dare you? I'm gonna joke. Next time you go to Wawa, you need to bring me stuff, okay? Okay? I will. Okay. Hey.
See, now you got it on video, then I'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
It's even video
so you better not lie.
Bye.
Bye. Jada.
I need a ride to read his activity.
I know you do. I take Benny home. If she beats me in A-ball, I'll take you. Which is not gonna happen.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
All students taking AP Arts.
I give you 2 fucking chances.
You are saying bad language. I am trying to do my stuff for my class. Thanks. Anyway, about why we yawn. Yay.
Stop. Stop beating me. It's not fair.
I'm
I'm not in a good place right now.
Hey guys.
I missed.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I missed.
Whoa, we zoomed in like all the way.
But
Yeah.
so I could actually beat you.
Stop.
You need to tell him to stop talking to you like that.
Fuck you. I hate you so much.
I have to do it for my class.
TV production, you're doing a video diary?
So I'm going to third period.
We're going to third period.
Oh no.
What's up, guys? Hey, welcome back. Wait.
Because missing.
I'm so dark. I can't find light. This isn't.
And then I'm white as the wall. And that's why it's the wall.
Do a spin. Aww. Okay.
Bye, Anna. I'm in history class. We're doing a Quizlet today.
It's next week.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, I have the picture.
I put the CFE exam in there for you to schedule. I put in last week. Whenever I got first.
Should I even do this now? I'm doing my work.
Where's Sheena?
I'm gonna do my work in here.
I gotta get my roll call.
Sheena, say hi.
Who's saying hi? What the heck is that?
It's on Tuesday next week.
I literally see the girl in me. I was like, what the heck is that?
I'm so done with you. I have to record for the class. So say hi.
Are you gonna keep it forever?
It's gonna go on YouTube.
It's gonna go on YouTube?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Monday.
What's your Let me stop.
What the heck? No, it's gonna go on like the school's YouTube. So.
No.
Okay, is that it?
Is it really?
A little bit.
My name's Sheen.
Sheena, let me see your grades.
Oh, okay. I'm really not proud.
Dang! Sheena!
When is it gonna be on YouTube?
2020. So
No.
say hi to your 2020 self watching this.
Wait, what? It's gonna be on 2020?
Yeah,
Is it really?
when we graduate.
It's gonna be on 2020?
Hey, take your hat off, please.
Are you gonna keep it forever? Like, are you
Sure.
Is this your camera?
No.
All right.
Whose camera
Guys
is it?
ready?
It's like the school's camera.
So it's gonna be here for 2020?
Sure.
Let me show you.
Oh my god.
Is this the camera person? Look at her.
What team am I on?
Look at
I'm on the reindeer team.
Monet, you're gonna be seen in 2020
2020. Where?
on YouTube.
Oh, what up, YouTube?
Hi, Nathan.
Why do you have a camera?
Okay, you got your grips?
Yeah.
You ready?
Hi, Jason.
I'm gonna film more in a minute. So, we're gonna do Quizlet, and I don't know the answers.
It's for like
No.
2020.
Sheena!
Yeah,
Okay.
like this. It's gonna be on you, like the school YouTube, so we can
Alright.
see it in 2020. These are my grades from sophomore year, which is like this year. And for my 2020 self, can you show me, please? Thanks. My 2020 self, I want to be a pediatrician. To graduate, I want to get these grades to 6 A's and a B. And
Why not straight A's?
and okay, then straight A's, whatever. And I really hope in my 2020 self, I will still want to be a pediatrician. And yeah, I want to get a scholarship when I go on stage and get a diploma. Yeah. So yeah.
You know you get a degree first, right?
What?
Everybody.
Wait, we get a degree for what?
You get a degree first.
I get a degree.
Yeah, your high school diploma and then your degree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I hope I get a scholarship.
I believe in you.
I hope I get a scholarship, like a good amount of money. Do I look ugly?
No.
Okay.
Are you good?
You want to see my dress code?
Sheena,
You want to see my dress code?
you're a bad child. Okay, are you done?
Next year, we're gonna be a junior. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Can you hang up now?
What's up, you guys? So, I'm in the bathroom. And my camera's about to die. I have a problem. I've been leaving it on so like it's about to die, so that's fun. So I'm gonna wait till lunch to record, and then I'll record in second period, and I'll record on the bus a little bit. So that's the plan. And I just got a glass of the bell. So I'll be there. Bye.
All the stadiums have them now. Even Wrigley Field.
Makes it harder to see the ball.
Yeah, well, the owners found that more people could attend night games.
Owners.
Oh my god! No, it's the focus! Ah! It zoomed in. Stupid thing. We're at lunch.
You know, I'm his bitch.
Oh my god.
Wait, can I talk? Can I talk?
Okay, talk.
Hi. Why should we need a bowl?
I don't know what he's doing. I'm so done with Josh. I'm honestly so done with Josh right now.
Oh, there's two Emily's. Okay.
Josh! Grab him. I'm trying to do something. Do something stupid.
I need Emily's help. How do I ask a boy for his Snapchat?
I don't know. Be brave and bold and do it.
No, I'm too nervous for that shit.
This is gonna get you monetized. This is gonna get you monetized.
Yeah, they can.
Even though it's a stupid thing?
Yeah. Make it as stupid as you want it. Hello? Stupid calling. Banana dick.
Look.
There you go. Say hi.
Yeah.
Go.
Help me! With the thing! The booty? No. Fight! There's a fight!
Go to the fight, Bree. Go to the fight.
I literally can't see the fight. I'm blind.
No, everybody was running over there.
Put that camera to
It's
you.
over now.
So, just because everybody runs
Yeah, there was cops, there was a fight, and there was, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm so done with you.
Real nigga always record. I got it.
I'm recording you recording.
Yeah.
Hi to the vlog live.
Good.
Dang it, I missed the fight. Oh, I think she fought.
I got the kid.
I think it was her. I think it was that girl. Because she looked mad.
Why are you looking like you were looking? Also.
Everybody like staring at her too. I think she's the one. Ooh. I need to change the battery pack. It's about to die. I'm so done with you. We're going to geometry now. The worst class of all.
Literally, you're
Bye.
talking randomly, okay?
I'm in 6th period.
Gray shirt, headphones, one of
Hey
your friends.
Bree.
What's his name?
Hey Bree. Hey Bree.
I saw him walk into a pool today and then hug it to try to play it off, and I just started laughing. I felt so bad because he looked at me while I was laughing.
Why is that something I would do?
No, he doesn't walk straight, so.
No, he like
Say hi guys.
and then just hugged it and like fell off.
Video? Say hi guys. Yeah. Say hi guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Carson, you're so mean.
It's your girl Momo.
Say hi.
He's pigeon-toed, so he can't walk straight.
Oh my. And it's raining. Do. Somebody's calling you.
I know. Do not record me. There's me.
What's Minnie doing, Mom?
I don't know. It's fun though.
What is it? What's she doing?
I don't know. She wishes Mickey was there, I guess.
This is my favorite aisle. This is my favorite aisle. The makeup aisle.
Don't.
You guys are it's gonna rain really hard. Oh no, run! There's no way to go! Go! The Publix! Oh my god, it zoomed in. See? I didn't get you. It's raining!
Good. Right here. Styrofoams. Which one's the styrofoam?
Damn. We went and ate. Food is good. I got headphones from a claw machine. It was pretty good. Let me give you guys a little LOTD. We got the leggings. Nice. Yes. Ooh. And we got the shirt. Ooh. It's cute. Has that. Ooh. And then we got the hair. And I did have a lipstick that matched, but it came off when we ate. So sad. So yeah. We're in Publix right now. And this is one of the places that I am the most, pretty much, outside of school. And one of the things for the questions were to film here, so I'm here. And so yeah, we're here. Then we're gonna go to my neighbor Steve's house, and he's gonna like try to fix our car. I might film there, I don't know. And then I will end my video diary for the day in my life. And I'm talking with my hands so much, which is annoying. But yeah. Is there anything else I had to say? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna just end it here. And bye. I'm filming in Publix because I'm here all the time. Move. I'm gonna let them. Okay, I'm done with myself.
And to,
Dang, cheesy.
did you see that?
Yeah.
Zoom in on that soup. Look at that.
little cheesy. All right, here's your bite. Here's your bite.
He's bringing it to you.
But you gotta blow on it.
Okay.
Let it cool off. Don't burn your mouth.
Hold on, poor little baby.
Good.
What was something that happened in Scales class? Wait a second, hold up. I got the paper, so I'm prepared. Something that. Oh, what was one thing that you remember that Scahill said or did? So, oh, you had a note. Oh yeah, he tried to wake up this kid in class and say, "Oh, hey, I'm sleeping with your grandma." So that was funny. That was my memorable thing. Oh yeah, in the beginning of the year, this kid that was sitting behind me, Thiago, you're probably gonna hear about him, cause there's gonna be a lot more of these with other people. But he like spilled soda all over his seat, and it got in my hair, and that was fun. Not really. So yeah. Ugh, this one piece of hair is my face. I'm trying to look cute, but like it's not even working. What was the other thing that I was gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
The other questions are, why is Brianna such a little asshole all the time?
Shut up. Oh yeah, what was the best movie that we saw in the class? I said Brian's Song, because that was the only movie that made me cry in there. That was a sad movie at the end, but yeah. Wait, what was my most memorable moment? Okay, well, that's all I'm answering for now. Yeah. Okay, the most memorable moment was here, because I got asked out my freshman year here, and it was crazy, because like literally everybody was over here, and everybody was recording. It was a big thing, and that was exactly a year ago from today, too. So, yeah.
Good morning. My name is Makai Stewart, and
The date is September 28, 2017. I am in 11th grade. School so far would be, for me, mixed reviews. My favorite song right now is Partition by Beyonce, you know, the Queen Bee. The last movie I saw was Girls Trip. I wasn't old enough, but it was good as hell. I could say that. The most memorable thing that happened in school at all for me is not memorable. It's just basically hell. So I would say nothing. What I'm looking for this upcoming school year is passing my classes and these state tests that are, I think I'm having gray hair now, but yeah. My hardest goals would be to pass all the damn tests, pass my classes, and make it to college successfully. My favorite fast food place would be Domino's Pizza. The oldest photo on my phone, it was a picture of my dog sleeping. It was so cute. The last time I laughed so hard, I was watching a Vine, and I choked for like 2 minutes because it was so funny, you know. The major event I think I'll go to for this school, because I don't really participate, would be prom. I think that's the only thing, I guess. The biggest change at the end of the school year, I think I want to change my maturity. And if I could describe my life in a song, it would be The Sound of Silence. You know that song? Hello, darkness, my old friend. My life is pretty dark. And I missed the question. It was number 7. This was, what are you looking forward to? Passing my classes and glowing up because I'm ugly as shit. Thank you. Somebody tap out in a wrestling ring, but you know, that was just, it's just dreams, and mostly dreams don't come true. So I'll probably be cleaning a toilet or something somewhere in a restaurant. You never know. For my best memory of last year would be, long story short, I got ran over and I had to be I was put in a wheelchair for some time. So, god dang! Oh. Hi everybody, my name is Makai Stewart and this is my video diary for theater. Number 2 asks, where did you spend the most time other than my house to film? Right now I'm in my grandma's house because I have a... So this is the most memorable place to me because this is where I normally would come when I was in my wheelchair. So this has a lot of memories. Yeah. I'm gonna be like in a wrestling ring making somebody tap out, but actually that's an unrealistic expectation. So I'll probably be somewhere in the back of a restaurant cleaning a toilet or something. You never know, really. You don't know what the future holds. So yeah. My best memory of last year would be, long story short, is me getting ran over by a F-150 Ford truck. Hurt like hell, but I got through it. And I had to be placed in a wheelchair, and my nickname would be Hot Wheels, because literally, I guess it was hot, I guess. I don't know. My most memorable teacher will probably be Mr. Scahill because he's the nicest one and the first teacher I've ever liked in Apopka High School. So yeah, it'd probably be him because he's a cool dude. Like, he's cool. Number 6, did you have any conflicts with your teachers? When I was a sophomore, I had this teacher, her name was Miss Pitts, and she was aggravating as hell. She looked like a damn pig. But we had an issue over a phone that wasn't even mine. And she talked to my parents and told them a whole different story. And had my parents not believe me. And they punished me without knowing the full story. So yeah, for the rest of that year, I hated her guts because she was an asshole. Long story short, I still hate her to this day. She can burn in hell. Okay, number 7. The most memorable moment that may have happened in film class would be, I mean, nothing really happens. You just go to class. You just go to class, really, and just watch movies. That's it. Yeah. Most memorable? There's nothing really memorable in that class. Number 8, the best film movie / movie that I've seen. The best movie I've seen in that class would be Benjamin Button, because it held a very strong message, and I just liked it because it was so creative. So yeah. What is one thing you remember that Sehu said? One thing I remember was when he kept calling my best friend my wife, and it was very aggravating because I was not interested in my best friend. So he kept saying that we were married, and to this day it's still aggravating, even though she's gone because she's a senior. Number 10, my dream job after I graduated high school. First it was going to be a wrestler, then it was going to be a singer, then it was going to be an actor. But I can't make up my mind. So right now my dream is to be a pastry chef because I love to bake, and I would love to share it with the world. Yeah. If you could describe your school year in one song. If I could describe my school year in one song, it would be Ass by Big Scene or Big Sean. I don't know how to say his name. Big Sean, Big Scene, feet, Big Sean. I really don't know, but it's called Ass because school is ass. Number 12. My favorite person, right here. She is my cousin, and she's my favorite person because she's the only teenager I actually know that experienced the same stuff as me, kind of. And she's funny as hell. Why not? Say something.
Hi. My name is Aviance, and I'm Makai's cousin. Yeah, I like photography. So, yeah.
Okay, I know.
Bye.
What is one major thing that you learned? I learned to stop thinking about what people say because, you know, there's been a time in Apopka High School where I've had very low self-esteem and social anxiety because I've always been thinking what people would say and all of that. And then, as I'm in junior year and getting ready to go to senior year, I stopped thinking about what people say. And I did not learn that in the classroom, so that would stop thinking. Yeah, I learned to stop thinking what people think about you and say about you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And they're going to get their ass beat. 14. Is there anyone at a Apopka High School you would like to thank? Apopka High School, during my years, I had a lot of cutthroat friends, but there was one I would like to thank. Her name is Melanie Elliott. At the time of my accident, she was the only one there to like take me to class and stuff, and because nobody wanted to push a 15-year-old boy in a wheelchair to class, like, come on. So she was the only person there. She helped me get all my assignments together and stuff, so I just want to thank her because she didn't have to do it, but she did. And number 15, I really don't want to be remembered because it's weird. Like, I don't want to be remembered. I don't like the school. I don't like nobody at this school. So why would I want to be remembered? But if I wanted to be remembered, I wanted to be remembered for basically me being in a wheelchair. Because I was in a wheelchair. I had some very lit days. They were very lit. So Thank you. Hello, Apopka High School. My name is Makai Stewart, and this is my video diary. I'm trying not to laugh right now. But okay, well then. The first question, well, not the first, but the second question was, where do you spend your time the most? And right now I'm at that place, which is my grandmother's house, because I have a boring life and I don't go nowhere other than my grandmother's house. So, okay. Where I want to see myself in 10 years? At first, it was to be making somebody tap out, like in a wrestling ring. But, you know, most dreams don't come true, so I'll probably be, I don't know, cleaning the toilet or something. You never know, you know? You know? My best memory of last year was getting ran over. Because, like, I had a wheelchair and everything, and it was like so funny because they would call me Hot Wheels. It was just memorable. My most memorable teacher would be Mr. Scahill, probably, because he's like the first teacher in a Apopka High School I actually like. He's actually funny, and he's actually fair, and he's not, you know, he's not unfair. So yeah. I'd probably say Mr. Scahill. I will always remember you. Conflicts I have with a teacher. This is a long story. There was this teacher. Her name was Miss Pitts. I don't know if she's still at Apopka High School. I really don't care because I still don't like her. But she was very... Anyways, I didn't like her, basically. She did something that really ticked me off that wasn't supposed to be done. And plus, she just pissed me off. She was breathing, she pissed me off. Simple. I just didn't like her. So, it was a big incident between me and her. I really don't want to give details. So, yeah.
I'm Javier Garcia. Today is September 28th, 2017. I'm in the 11th grade. School so far, it's good. Kind of frustrating because I don't know, the teachers still treat us like kids, but I don't understand that. We're about to graduate. My favorite song right now, probably Rockstar by Post Malone. The last movie I saw was the movie It. It was really good. It was funny too. The most memorable moment that happened in the first week of school, probably Hurricane Irma, because we didn't have to come for like an entire week. And the thing I'm looking forward to this school year is probably like going to parties, just being more like social, and like extra events and all that. The hardest things about this upcoming school year probably be like keeping a good GPA, because I took harder classes this year than I normally do. 3 goals I have would be to do good in school, get a job, and get a girlfriend. My favorite fast food place right now is Taco Bell. The oldest photo on my phone is a picture of my old football team. It was pretty good memory because we won. The last movie I saw was the movie It. It was really funny because the cast was hilarious. They should have picked a better cast because it wasn't really that scary. Major events this year would probably be going to prom, homecoming, and obviously the football games. The biggest difference from now till the end of the year would probably be my mindset, just going into senior year, and my maturity. And the song that would describe my life right now would be Young, Dumb, and Broke by Khalid. And that's it.
My most memorable place at Apopka
It's Miss Woods, my English teacher. Very influential person this year, and this is probably my favorite class. I don't even really like English, but she made the difference. So.
Thank you.
All right. So where I spent most of my time, and was something memorable that happened there. Not really where I spent most of my time, but something that memorable happened is also the most memorable place that popped good to me. It's probably Miss Wood's class. I gave a project the other day, but like the music was going and everything, and it was like it almost like I made a speech, and like everyone was actually listening instead of just being bored and everything. That was pretty cool to me. Where will I be in 10 years? I don't know, just something different, just my own path. Good job, hopefully a family. The best memory of the last year was homecoming. It was a really good night, really fun and everything. I'm not gonna forget that. Most memorable teacher and why? Definitely Miss Woods. She always keeps you acting right. She reminds you like what you need to get done, and she just has a big impact on people's lives, and she actually cares. Any conflicts this year with teachers? No, not really anything specific. You're always gonna have teachers that shouldn't be teachers, but that's just how it works. Most memorable moment that happened in film class? Probably just whenever Mr. Arnold would walk in, it was just awkward because no one likes him. The best film or movie we saw this year? Probably American High, because it was actually like real, like a documentary, and just like seeing the changes in times, but still the same like issues and all that. One thing that Scahill said that I actually remember, he always said like the Bible verse about blessed is the one who throws the stone at the child, and that was just really funny because it's an actual Bible verse, surprisingly. Dream job after I graduate? I guess you could say it's a dream job. It's what I want to do. I want to go to the Marines after, so that should be fun, or fulfilling, great experience. If I could describe my school year in one song, it'd probably be the song by Lil Wayne. It's called Right Above It, and basically like what the song's talking about, like you're not really with all the drama and everything. You're just like you're above it, like. So this year I really didn't care like what was going on. I just wanted to get my grade, basically just get in, get out. I mean, I had fun, but Alright guys, this is my mom, my favorite person. The reason I picked her because she's probably like what kept me going for high school. She like just made sure I have everything I needed and motivated me. So she wants to say something.
Hi, Javi's mom. I'm just very proud of of Javi, for all the good work he's done through school. It's really neat that he's going to the same school that I went to. I graduated in 2003 from Apopka High School. So it's really a neat experience to see him going through, a lot of things that I went through. But I'm very proud of you, Javi, of the young man that you have become and are continuing to become, and look forward to see what the future has to hold for you. Love you.
Okay, so one major thing that I learned outside of the classroom, it's probably like that, yeah, you can have like friends and stuff, but like as you get older, you don't have like best friends. I mean, you might, but they're pretty rare. But one thing is like, sometimes you feel like alone, I guess you could say, but at the end of the day, the stuff that you get done, it's you always have your family. Some people don't have their family, which sucks, but you can always find happiness outside of that. So that's a real big thing that I learned this year. I mean, it's good to have friends, but you don't need to have like, oh, I'm popular or anything like that to have a good time. Is there anyone I would like to thank at Apopka, and why? Probably Mr. Scahill's class, because like it was a pretty easy class and it was just really fun. Great guy, great teacher, always made everyone laugh. I know he's gonna be gone from this point. I think it's a year and a half, he said. So I just want to thank him for, I guess, just having a positive impact in people's lives, just making someone laugh. You know, that can make all the difference for someone. I know it kept my year pretty interesting. So how do I want to be remembered? I really don't want to be. I don't really care about being remembered. Just if I do, probably just like a friendly guy. You know, that everyone. Oh, I get along with him. Not necessarily popular, just an overall like good-spirited person. That's how I'd like to be remembered.
My name is Andrew Torres. The date is September 28th, 2017. I'm a sophomore, and schools right now, it's all right, you know, like nothing interesting's happening. I'm pretty new to the school in general, so I'm just trying to get a feel for where I'm at, you know, who I should be hanging out with, but yeah, nothing really interesting. My favorite song right now, Just a Rap by Kodak Black. That's a summer banger. I don't know, it's just really good. Yeah. The last movie that I saw was Saw 5. It was alright, you know. I feel like the original trilogy was a lot better because the plot was more intact. It kept like switching around the antagonist and it was pretty confusing, so I didn't really, just fell off. So, the most memorable thing that happened probably was when I got arrested. That was on Labor Day weekend. Yeah, I caught a possession charge, a paraphernalia charge. I was with 3 other people. They got nothing, just a slap on the wrist, and that was kind of annoying. Yeah, I spent like a few hours in a holding cell. Never done that before, but whatever, there's a first for everything, I guess. And really, to put the cherry on top, my mom had to pick me up from like the Jack on her birthday. So yeah, I felt pretty shitty. Something I'm looking forward to this school year is just meeting new people. I'm really trying to like put myself out there in a way, just like try to be friendly, but I don't know, it's been pretty quiet. Nobody really has approached me that I really like enjoy being around. The hardest thing about this school year, my AP classes, my honors classes. I'm taking all honors in one AP, so it's going to be kind of tough keeping up with all the classwork and everything. I already have like a D and an F, but I can catch it up. It's really not my fault. And just, yeah, finding people that I can bond with, really lacking in that right now. 3 goals that I have, you know, just keeping all my classwork, trying not to be in the shadows, just being outgoing, really, and I don't know, trying to keep my girlfriend, really. Yeah. My favorite fast food place is Checkers. I don't know, I guess I just really am attracted to like the grease and just like how like fattening it is because I'm a stick, so yeah, I'm really trying to get my weight up. The oldest photo on my phone, it's not a photo, it's a video of my friend fighting in 8th grade. I've known him forever. Like, that's really my A1, but he lives all the way back in like Winter Springs, so yeah, kind of hard to communicate with him. But no, yeah, he won that fight, and it was just funny. I look at it sometimes just to reminisce, but whatever. The last time that I laughed really hard would probably be when we were watching that documentary with the spelling bee and that kid Georgie or whatever. I can't get over his impediment. Like, that is just glued in my mind forever. I could not stop laughing. That was funny. Any like major event I would go to probably for this year, maybe a football game. I'm not really planning on going to homecoming or like a concert or a theater show or anything like that. Just, I don't know. I don't really know anybody. I don't want to go by myself and sit by myself and be alone. So the biggest change probably from now to the end of the school year, that would be people I hang out with, really, in my friend group. I'm not hanging out with anybody right now. I eat lunch alone. So, yeah, maybe that'll change. I don't know. My life right now in one song, I really thought about it. I didn't want to write it down just to like have it change sometime in the next few weeks. But yeah, Way Back by Travis Scott has just really stuck with me. So, yeah, that's it.
So, this is the end of the year. American High, video questions. I just want to preface the video by saying, I may have not talked a lot in your class. I may have been pretty silent or, just not very inclusive or whatever, but that didn't really stop me from having a good time. It was just a really great experience to have a period where I could just sit and just enjoy a movie that I may have not seen, that would have some type of impact to me. I think a lot of film and literature and works of culture are really important, and I think that even though that your class is an elective, it's still it teaches you things and maybe gives you perspectives. Even though it's entertainment, it still gives you a perspective that you may have not thought about, and that's what I truly came to appreciate from this class, because there were a lot of movies where there's a type of character being portrayed and you don't really understand the way that they think, but until you watch the movie, even though that might be stereotypical, but I still had a positive experience. That's what I was trying to say. So, I'm not standing at a Popka or whatever, but a really memorable place would probably be the 1600 building, just because I wake up every day and that's where I go. First period, and then just the rest of the day on the regular campus, but still, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to remove that from my head. It's quite laborious, but yeah. So I spent the most time, if not at my house, probably at other friends' houses or at the park, just doing something. I don't like to be in my house because of just, I don't like to think I'm boring, and I give myself that type of I don't know, confidence by going out. I convince myself that I'm doing something with my life. So yeah, something memorable that would have happened at the park. I remember a long time ago, in 8th grade. Well, I probably shouldn't mention that because I was in 8th grade, so 10th grade. There's been fights and stuff at that park, I don't really know how to explain it, but there's been a lot of altercations, I guess, and you don't forget those. So where will I be in 10 years is another question. I can't give a positive answer like nobody else could, though, but where I want to be in 10 years, preferably just secure in a really nice home, hopefully not working a 9 to 5, doing something that I like. I really want to be a content creator, in any regard, whether it be I don't know, videos or music. I really like music. I like doing that. Directing film, something of that. I really like telling a story because life is a story. So a great memory that I had of this past year. Okay, hold on. Wow. Total blank out, but I could give a memory of it wouldn't be a great one, but the best one that I will remember is the seniors leaving, because I was friends with a lot of upperclassmen, and it's kind of sad to have a lot of your friends go away when you just get to a new school. So I really enjoyed the experiences I had with them. I really wish the best of them, best of luck in their future. I know they're going to be able to do great things just like I will too. So that's really just what I want for them. My most memorable teacher, Mr. Russell, for a variety of reasons, but all in all, he's a great teacher. Like, I will never underestimate his work ethic. I don't question what he says because I know that I can trust in his experience as an AP reader, as an AP teacher for 10 plus years. Great guy. I really think that he's funny, and he really cares about his students. At the end of the day, it's not about a check. And a lot of teachers, not just at Apopka, in general, they're very cookie cutter and don't like to craft experiences and relationships with their students, but that's probably one of the most integral parts of being a teacher is knowing your students. So that's definitely the most memorable teacher. Any conflicts with my teachers? Yeah, my geometry teacher this year, I guess I should cut her slack. I guess, since it's her first year teaching, but I mean, if I need my grades in by a certain day and I remind them constantly and they can't take care of that simple task, regardless if there's like other students they have to attend to, don't give me your word, because if you're gonna break it, that's just not being honest. There's nothing worse than that. So yeah, definitely had a few arguments with that woman. She will not be named, of course, but I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to find out. The most memorable moment in the film class. Wow. Well, I mean, I don't really want to talk about Thiago because I'm pretty sure everyone else's video diaries are like full of them, so that must get pretty annoying to hear. But just for me, watching 42, that was really memorable because obviously the overlying message is, don't be racist. And of course, everyone should be accepting of people. But I think the movie did an excellent job of portraying, what it's like to be treated differently. You break down inside because people won't accept you. And it just really touched me because that, I don't know. It touched me because there's people in this world that have always felt like that, and their cries for help will never be answered. And it's a shame. It really is, And I just wish that could be helped. But although it cannot, the movie did an excellent job of showing these themes and, troubles that people have. Not just as a black man, but as an outcast of society. So the best film, I don't think it's the best, but it's my favorite. Would be, I think it was Greg, Earl, and the Dying Girl. I just thought it was very, funny, comedic, witty, nice, relaxing movie to watch. Very touching at the end, but I mean, classic movie, I guess. That was how I would put it. I don't know. Something like that. One thing that Scahill said this year, I'm really going to disappoint him because I don't remember a lot that he said, to be honest with you, but, I mean, I just remember him scolding Thiago, like, that was a daily occurrence, so it's hard to forget those things. I know he's dropped words of wisdom before, but I was just not being attentive. I'm not doubting him or trying to, say that he hasn't, because he has. And, okay. Sorry. Yeah, so, just that, I guess. That was probably the most memorable thing. My dream job, after I graduate, I want to do a lot of things. being someone that creates art, because art art is unmatched. You can't replace art, you know? Like, I want to be able to create something that people experience and they can't replace it. That's really my dream. That's, I guess it's not a job, it's more of a goal or an accomplishment, but I would like a job that would do that. Yes. Okay. My school year in one song. Listen to a lot of music, so shouldn't be that hard if I had to think about the whole school year. I had a pretty positive. I think All In by Lil Yachty and the rest of the sailing team, you know. Just at the end, I had to push through. I had some struggles in this year. Everyone does, you know. Don't get me wrong. Everyone is entitled to, you know, their 60 seconds. So my my overall experience, however, I bonded, I created new relationships, I integrated into the school, you know, it was great. So yeah, All In. One major thing I did not learn in the classroom. You know, it's hard. It's hard to wear your heart on the sleeve because so many people they would rather tell you what you want to hear than how they truly feel. And it's hard to deal with those facts when they finally tell you how they feel, you know. I can't not be truthful with my feelings, and I would like to not think that's a weakness, even though most people would brand it as such, and that in its own way is kind of disturbing to me. But yeah, just people always don't have your best intentions, or they always don't really feel for you. They don't feel like what you have to say is meaningful, or they don't like to communicate back those feelings. It's not on their part or whatever, like, it's hard to explain. I guess I'm not doing a very good job, but the major thing that I learned was that sometimes you have to keep the hurt in, and you have to keep the emotions in until you find the right person that will listen, because everyone can hear you, but not everyone will listen. Anyone at Pop I would like to thank. I would like to thank Scahill, you know. Had a great year, had a great time in his class. I would like to thank Russell, of course, very much, helped me prepare for this AP test. I'd like to thank my boy Dallas, you know, shout out Schlate. My boy Justin, my boy Marlon, cannot forget Marlon, great dog, you know. Love family. Other people, there are a lot of people I'm forgetting, you know, of course. All of your blessings, they've helped me into the person that I've become this year. Oh, that's great. You know, there's a lot of people I'd like to thank, and I can't give you that opportunity to show my appreciation, but I just want people to know that if you have helped me in my life and you know it, I do know that, and I take that into account. And I do thank you. I thank everybody that I've ever met. You know, they've all done one thing for me in any way, shape, or form. I don't think relationships could exist without people doing things for each other. And in the end, I don't like to, I don't know, I'm kind of dragging on, but you know, I guess I'd like to thank people for doing things for me and not expecting anything back, because that's what I try to do, and that's something I think everyone should try to do, is to not get something out of people And there are people that I've met that have just given me the benefit of the doubt, and I paid it off in the end. You know, that's what I want to be able to do for people. I want to be able to show my appreciation and, you know, everything like that. Just, yeah, thank everybody. I really do. Like, that might sound cliche, but everyone deserves to be thanked in the end, you know, because without people, we wouldn't have these experiences. You know, we wouldn't have these types of moments where we compare, we think about others, you know. People matter. People really do. So just thank you to everybody. Wrapping it up, you know, I'm not sure how to answer this question. I would like to be remembered. My bad. Really messed that up. Okay. Would I like to be remembered in everyone's life? No, you know, I don't think that's realistic. I would like to be remembered in people that have a meaningful image of me. Yes, I really would. I don't want anyone to forget who I am and, like, how they've affected me, you know, what types of things we've done together, you know. Like, for instance, I broke up with my girlfriend this year, and would I like to be remembered by her? Absolutely, you know, I will always remember her, you know. I hope that she remembers me too. I think she will, you know. I don't like to have grudges or anything. I don't hold strife against people. I would like to be remembered by people that want to remember me. That's what I would like. So, and I read the question wrong. Okay, how do you hope to be remembered? Well, I hope to be remembered by, you know, by someone that, you know, is meaningful, I guess. I kind of said that already, but yeah, that's all the questions. You know, feel free to ask me more, you know. Email me, you can call my number, hit my line. I can do this for days, you know. I've never gone in front of a camera and done this type of interview thing, but, you know, I kind of like it, low-key. But yeah, so, yeah, it's my video diary. Slate!
And it's going up though, but yeah. My favorite song right now would have to be either Anything by Logic, because he's like really good. So, and the last movie that I saw was It. It was really, really good. It was like a mixture of like scary and not scary, and it was mostly funny, and I went with my best friend Tamaya, so I really liked that. And the most memorable thing that has happened in the first weeks of school was my boyfriend Jackson and I had our 1 year, and he like surprised me with like a movie date thing, kind of, with like lights all around like this pool, and he like got a projector, and then we watched a movie, and he made like food, and it was really nice. And he surprised me with like a really pretty heart necklace. And the thing I'm most looking forward to this year is prom, because I love dressing up and things like that, so I'm excited to do that. The thing that's going to be the hardest in this upcoming school year is probably passing all my AP exams and not like completely getting full of stress and like, you know, because I get stressed a lot. So my favorite fast food place is Panera, because the food's actually healthy and I've been trying to get more healthy. The oldest photo on my phone is actually like 4 years old, and it's from a concert that I went to. He's like a really like low-key artist. His name is Jacob Whitesides, and if I can find it, I'll like, it's kind of like this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but yeah, it was at a meet and greet. The last time that I laughed really hard was either with my friend Ashley. Whenever we're together, I laugh a lot, but she's really hilarious, and we love to make fun of our managers at work because they're crazy people, so I love to do that. And the major school events that I think I will go to is probably prom, like for sure, and the football games, because I love home games. I used to be in marching band, but I quit because I don't really like Mr. Langford, because, you know. But, yeah. And I think the biggest change between now and the school year will probably be my social life and like the friend group that I have, because I've noticed that sometimes the people in your life are kind of like toxic and they shouldn't really be in your life, and I kind of want to change that. And if I could describe my life in a song right now, it would be Young, Dumb, and Broke by Khaled, and I have it right here. It's like really good.
My best memory is making the lacrosse team when I thought I was gonna make it because I sucked, so try new things. My favorite teacher is Mr. Peters, because every single day he'd make me laugh, and when he found out that I was in a relationship with somebody, he'd roast me for it, and then when we broke up, he continued to roast me for it. But it was still really funny, and even when I was sad about like whatever, I knew that whenever I went into his class, I could leave with a smile on my face. Deidre Bruman. I'm not trying to be hateful or anything, but I did have a problem with you because you weren't a very good teacher in first period. And I'm saying this not hatefully, I'm just saying personally you weren't that good of a teacher. And you would come into class and you'd have attitude sometimes, and just like, it didn't make any sense on why you were taking it out on us, or like, I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. And some days I literally hated going up to your class, and it wasn't like, I couldn't approach you to be like, hey, like this and this happened, or like if I was absent because of personal reasons, it's not like I could tell you like, hey, I was absent because of this, and blah blah blah, can I make this up? So the way that I dealt with it was I sucked it up, and she's a good person, she's just not very good under stress, and she's a good teacher, and I learned to be understanding of the way that she taught and to put in the effort myself to get the grade. And yeah, people that I would like to thank that are at a public high school is Mr. Peters for always making me laugh, and Miss Janie and Miss Grumman for showing me that I have potential, and that as long as I apply myself that I can be successful, and Mr. Langford for reminding me that I always should give my best in everything and try my hardest to do things. My best friend, Tamaya Upson, you're my girl, and you really, like, you stuck by me from freshman year to senior year, hopefully, because I'm a junior right now, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be friends senior year.
This is my memorable place at a public high school because it's where I park my car and then I can go home. Something memorable that happened in this class this year was there's this boy that would always call out on this girl because she's really obnoxious and she'd always talk out of turn and all of these things, and he'd like put her in her place, and it was good because somebody would have to do it, you know? Something I remember Scahill doing a lot is that whenever somebody's being loud or obnoxious, he would have a comeback or imitate them with his special Scahill high-pitched voice, and it literally cracked me up every single time, and it was literally the best.
Like, there's just not one word to describe Amy, you know? Like, I look at her and I don't think funny or fashionable. I just think Amy, because there's so much to it.
Amy is charismatic. We're like the same person, so it's kind of like I'm talking to myself all the time. So that's pretty good. Amy's annoying, she's lame, but like it's fine because so am I. It just works. Okay.
My name is Gavin Flores. I'm a sophomore at Apopka High School. It is currently October 2nd, 2017. My first question is how has school been so far? I gotta say it's unique. It's better than my 9th grade year. What was my last movie I saw? I saw The Lion King. It was really good. I gotta say, 10 out of 10. What was my favorite song? 3005, Childish Gambino. What was the most memorable thing that happened? Well, when I played the Mainland versus Apopka game, that was really fun. Okay, crap, I forgot where I am. I'm looking forward to going to some football games, some basketball games. Yeah. 3 goals. I want to pass all my AP classes, pass the 9th grade. I already did that, pass the 10th grade, graduate. What's my favorite fast food? Zaxby's, automatically. Oh, crap. What does that say? Oh, the oldest photo I have is just a target deer. That's because me and my best friend shot it. It was unique, fun, very interesting. The last time I laughed really hard is when my coach just roasted the crap out of my teammate. It was hands down the funniest thing I've ever seen. In between, I can't wait to meet new people, actually. And for the last thing, if you can describe your life right now in one song, what would it be? I would say Tame Impala, Reality in Motion. I'm not going to sing it because that's too complicated. Aight. Hi, I'm Gavin Flores, and I'm going to read my American High documentary thing, whatever. I'm going to start with number 3. Where will you be in 10 years? I'll be an aeronautic engineer for Boeing or Lockheed Martin, whichever the first chooses the best aeronautic engineer. Number 4, what is the best memory you had in the last year? When me and my brother went to Universal, that was so much fun. We rode in like every ride 5 times. It was fun. 5. Who was the most memorable teacher and why? Mr. Jones, for me, because he was a really relatable teacher and I really liked him. He was chill and I liked him. Number 7, any conflicts with the teacher? Again, Mr. Jones, you know, he was chill and all, but his fish was in horrible shape. I'm sorry, but that man's an animal abuser. Number 7, what is the most memorable moment in this class? I'd say when Mr. Scahill said that, "No, I'm not Jesus." That was the funniest quote I think I've ever heard in school. 8. What is the best film movie that we saw in this class? Forrest Gump. Why? I don't know. Number 9. What is one thing you remember that Scahill said or did this year? Again, no, I'm not Jesus. And when he said the B word so many times, it was outrageously funny. Number 10. What would be your dream job? Aeronautic engineer. I want to build planes. I want to transport all y'all fools across the ocean. Number 11. If you could describe your school year in one song, what would it be? It would be 3005 by Childish Gambino, because the song talks about how time never ends. Yeah, time never ends at school. It sucks. Oh, what is one major thing that you learned you did not learn in a classroom? I have this on my computer somewhere. Give me a sec. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna edit this out. I won't. Don't call someone a fag on Xbox, or you'll get banned. And then your parents will find out, and then you get grounded. Number 14. Is there anyone at AHS that you'd like to thank? I'd like to thank Miss Munyon for being the best guidance counselor there is, and for being relatable and knowing what to do with a screw-up like me. And how do you hope to be remembered? Either football or something retarded. Have a good day. So this is my most memorable moment of Apopka High School. It's when the van caught on fire, and it was hilarious because I walked out these doors right here. You could feel the burn. Well, time to go back to football. Oh no.